Hello, viewers at home. My name is Bosuno Lalere from Metrobox Production. We're here in University of Ibadan. We want to interview the students on whether they can marry a lady that cannot cook, or probably you can date a lady that cannot cook. Please come along with us. Bosuno is my name from Metro Production. So what's your name?
Thomas.
Thomas, please, can you marry a lady that cannot cook, or even date one?
Not even in this life or afterlife.
Why?
If she cannot cook, what will I not eat? She is part of a woman's attributes now. After you talk about fine face, talk about good shape, and next is whether she can cook now. If she cannot cook, what are you not dating?
You mean you cannot even, at least, take your time to teach her how to cook?
See, even in this life, once after I meet a girl and I like you, next thing now is to find a way to trick you into cooking for me. So we sample the food. If we sample the dish and you cannot cook, well, if she's eager to learn, we can progress from there. But someone that don't want to cook and start hiring housemaid, I'm not into that type of thing. After my mother cooked for my father.
Oh my God! After all, my mother cooked for my father. Thank you very much. God bless you. You know, bro. Bosolale is my name.
Aribisala is my name.
I'm from Metrobox Production.
All right.
Please, I'm here to interview you. Probably you can date a woman that cannot cook. Even if you are married, I want to know if your wife can cook better.
Yes, as I said earlier, I'm Aribisala Boyega, and I'm married already. Of course, when you are starting your dating, you might not even know that this person can cook or not. Yeah. It will get to a level before you know that this person, because cooking will not be the first thing to discover. There are a lot of things. Now that you are now living together, immediately you met the lady, they will not allow you to discover whether he can cook or not. But naturally, cooking is one of the aspects. It's a serious aspect when you are talking of marriage, and that's why a lot of men, they go outside. In the sense, in the course of going outside, they meet another ladies that they discover that this one is special in this side. Then they drop their wife at home. It is something that is very, it's an aspect in the family that is very serious. But to say by your question, there's no way you can discover someone that can cook or that could not cook at the initial stage of your relationship. But naturally, maybe I should say I cannot. It's not even good. It's not good to marry a lady that could not, that is not that good in that side. It must be good on every side.
Thank you very much. It must be good on every side. Yes. So there is romance in food. Do you agree?
Of course, yes.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. God bless you. I'll see you some other time. Thanks so much.
All right.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
My name is Bosolale. I'm from Metrobox Production. What's your name?
My name is Olavi Michael from UI.
Please, I want to ask you a question whether you can marry a lady that cannot cook.
Wow. I cannot marry a lady that cannot cook because that's the reason why I'm married. So that's the reason why because it's unfair because I cannot marry a lady that cannot cook.
So you mean you cannot just manage a lady that cannot cook?
I cannot manage at all a lady that cannot cook because that's the reason why I get married. So I get married because the wife that I married, you're able to cook for me in the house. So I cannot manage at all a lady that cannot cook.
Okay, if you love her so much, can't you teach her how to cook?
Yes, I can teach her, but so sometimes there will not a time will not permitted. So sometimes the time will not permitted, but if there is time, I can teach her.
But absolutely, she must know how to cook anyway.
Yes, it must.
Thanks so much. God bless you. See you some other time. Thanks so much. Thank you. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
My name is Bosolale from Metrobox Production.
My name is Biola Lawai. I work at the National Institute of Radiation Protection and Research in Ibadan here.
Thanks, nice to meet you. I just want to ask you a question, whether you can marry a lady that cannot cook.
Absolutely impossible. I cannot marry someone that cannot cook for me.
Why?
Because I am used to, my mother used to cook for me. Whenever I go out, I have it at the back of my mind that as soon as I get home, I will see something to eat. The same thing should happen to whoever I get married to as well. as I'm at work, I should have at the back of my mind that as soon as I get home, there's something waiting for me to eat on my table. That's it.
So you feel there is romance in food?
That absolutely, there's more romance in food.
So if you love her so much, don't you just teach? And don't you have? Can't you just put your time together and teach her how to cook?
If she's very much, ready to learn, why? We have some people that they will be telling you that they are not your slave. They cannot be cooking. It's not their job. We cannot. I don't want people like that. Do you understand? Primarily, is ladies' work to cook. Do you understand? Oh, yeah. So I can as well assist if I want to assist, but you don't have to be sharing cooking aspect within ourselves. Do you understand? If I want to assist you, I assist you in the kitchen. That is never a problem.
But she must know how to cook.
She must know how to cook. Absolutely, she must know how to cook.
Thank you very much, my brother. God bless. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Bosolalere is my name. I'm from Metrobox Production.
Okay.
Please, can I know your name?
Fumini.
Fumini, please, I want to ask you a question. Whether you can marry or date a lady that cannot cook?
Okay, first off, on dating, your definition of dating. It depends on the definition of dating.
Can you marry a lady that cannot cook, or even date a lady that cannot cook?
Yeah, why not? Yes. Yes, I can.
So how are you going to do it if you cannot cook?
We help one another out.
How are you going to do it? Please just expatiate.
By helping one another out. She can't cook. I help her with something. It's that simple. We can eat out. It's no big deal.
Can you cook yourself?
Yes.
So you can also cook for her. Anyway.
Yes.
That's interesting. That's interesting. You will be a very loving man the way I see you.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks so much. God bless you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
I'm Bosun Olalere from Metrobox Production. Can I know your name?
Yeah, I'm Olani Itoib from Department of Mechanical Engineering, 500 level.
Olani Itoib, nice meeting you. I want to ask you a question. Can you marry a lady that cannot cook?
Wow, that was a very huge question to me. A lady that cannot cook, wow. Well, if that's what God ordained, no problem. But on the long run, I would not like to have that as a wife. Someone that cannot cook, yeah.
You say if that is what God ordained, and you are not saying on the long run, can you just expatiate?
Yeah, what I mean is that if after the person I got, like actually that I like myself personally, did not know how to cook, well, I will have to cope with that. Like me personally, I can cook and I can maybe teach her some cooking processes and stuff like that. So no problem then.
So because you can cook, you can also teach her how to cook?
Definitely.
Thanks so much. God bless you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Bosolale is my name.
Okay, I'm
I'm from Metrobox Production.
Okay, I'm a student of UI.
Please, I want to ask you a question whether you can marry a lady that cannot cook.
I can't marry a lady that cannot cook.
Why?
Because I see it as their primary assignment actually. Because when we are talking about a lady, or let me say a woman now, that is part of her responsibility in the home. So for the fact that I myself as a guy or as a man can cook, then she has a task of knowing how to cook too. But the only thing I can do is probably while cutting and she doesn't know how to cook, I can actually help her in learning how to cook. Then she has to know it. But if she doesn't know how to cook, then I don't think I'll be able to marry her.
If she's good in some other areas, like sex and some other areas, so you can't just manage her.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if she's good in that aspect, because you see, for a home to be solid, for a home to stay firm, there are some things that you have to make sure they are put in place. For example, I can't just expect a maid to be cooking for me, or she can serve, the maid can serve, but she cannot cook for me, because when it comes to me going out there to go and get food, I'll be used to it. Yeah. Then maybe I'm the type that comes home by 7 p.m. after work before, then I'll say, okay, I want to get this place to eat before I get home. So, and if when I start doing that, then some other things will come in, probably going out with my friends to the club, then coming back by 11 or 12. Then by then my wife will get angry that, okay, why you then I'll have to tell her, okay, since you don't know how to do this, then I'm getting an option somewhere, so why are you? And with that, I'm sure that home will collapse.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. A home without good food will collapse.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. See you some other time. I'm happy to.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. This is Metrobox Production. If you enjoy this production, you can just subscribe to our channel, Metrobox. Thank you. See you some other time.